Hey everyone, it's Jessica here again for another Bell's Palsy update. Today is Wednesday, July 14th, 2010. This day marks the beginning of week 11 for me with my Bell's Palsy. Day 78 for those of you that are counting. I am counting, so if you're interested in knowing how many days I've had it, it's now 78 days. I would say that I'm a little bit progressed from where I was last week. I don't remember at what point last week I was able to show you guys the eyelid movements. So if I hadn't shown it last week, then I am better than I was. So, but again, just small changes, really hard to quantify over a weekly basis. You kind of need to maybe go over a month basis, and definitely from last month to this month I've improved quite a bit, so that's awesome to hear. I've also been sleeping a lot more than usual. On my weekend last weekend I slept for I went for a nap 3 hours each day, Saturday and Sunday, and I've been sleeping as much as I can. Like today I took the day off work and I slept until 11:30. So obviously my body is in need of this extra sleep, and I think that I've been maybe putting too much emphasis on food, nutrition, and making sure that I'm taking my vitamins and all those other things, exercise and blah blah blah. But in reality, all my body wants to do is heal, and my body knows how to produce what it needs to heal itself. As long as I'm getting like 1 or 2 good meals in a day, I need to stop being so preoccupied with getting in 4 or 5 meals a day and making sure that I exercise and bleh. It's not as important as the sleep. Sleep is number one. So I've kind of changed my philosophy on that. I exercise maybe 3 times a week now. Much less than I used to, much less than I've ever done in the past. But I think obviously my body's telling me that the exercise isn't important, and actually it may be taking away some energy from the healing process. So, I mean, exercise is always important, but apparently my body's telling me that, yeah, do a little bit, but don't overdo it. And I think that I've maybe been overdoing it a little. So, yeah. But to compensate for some of my exercising, I started to take Epsom salts baths. I take a 15-minute soak 3 times a week, and holy cow, if you guys, those of you that have Bell's palsy, and if you're not doing it, you need to. They are amazing. So not only do they alleviate sore muscles, but then they reduce stress. You just sit in the bathtub and relax. Kind of like meditation almost. And for me, I was experiencing a lot of pimples and like stress bumps, and like I would say that they're about 90% gone and 100% under control. So now I only get like I said, 10% of the amount of bumps that I used to be getting, and they're not as painful as the ones that I was getting before. So I don't know if they're due to the virus. Very likely that they are, but if they're not, it's just awesome to know that they're going away, and that I kind of think that it will improve my ability to heal as well when I'm not dealing with all these other stresses in my life. So I also continue to see the chiropractor once a week, and so he's been an awesome help, and he keeps the pain that I used to get in my neck area. He has kept that down to pretty much nothing. I maybe get like a little twinge here and there of discomfort during the week, but it's been great. It's been awesome. So I'll continue to see him. $40 per session is not a big investment, and plus my benefits cover most of that. So it's definitely worth it, especially now when I need him the most. So that's awesome. And yeah, so I'm not sure if my nerve still is inflamed because that the virus is still sticking around, or if the nerve is still inflamed because of maybe some other reason. But when I stick my finger in my ear, I can still feel a pretty big lump, as opposed to sticking my finger in my good ear and I don't feel anything. So there's definitely still some inflammation due to something in my Bell's palsy side, and I don't know if there's anything that I can do about it, but I'm gonna make an appointment soon with my doctor, and I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, go to the emergency room and have them do a CAT scan. And I guess I have had Bell's palsy now for 3 months, so I kind of am a rare case, and I guess that would warrant, further investigation. So I feel a little bit better now about going to the doctor or to the hospital and demanding a CAT scan. I wish they had done all these things before, like when I first got Bell's, but it wasn't done. So I guess I just have to do what I can now and hope for the best. So I'm going to go through the facial movements and we can just see my progress. So I'll get a little closer. So here is my smile. I don't think there's anything improved there. My blink. But when I do smile, you can see my eyelid. Kind of moves, so that's exciting. My tongue. My eyeball movements. Still, the eyelid is still tracking the eyeball as it moves, so everybody says that I still look okay, but I still would like to see some more improvements as far as blinking and just mobility of the mouth when I chew and stuff. So that's my 11-week update, and I will keep it coming. So next week will be sometime midweek. So take care and have a good one.